The Dodge Viper is being canceled. So pretty much any Dodge dealer, they're just gonna eventually sell out all of the ones that they have, and then there'll be none left. The Viper, in my opinion, and I've said this before, the Viper was a waste of money. They should have upgraded the Magnum, and they should have made the Magnum a 392 along with a Hellcat version of the Magnum, possibly even with all-wheel drive. But what they did instead was they wasted their time building this thing, and it got its ass kicked ultimately by the Corvette C7, because even though it was very, very powerful, the one thing it couldn't really handle was the road handling that the Corvette was able to handle after having been designed by a program that was specifically developed in order to put it through that level of punishment. They should have never ever wasted their time with this car, and I don't know why they did. In fact, the Hellcats are 10 times better than the Viper, and they obviously sell easier, even at the same cost. And I mean, it's a very, very sharp, good-looking thing, but, it's too impractical. And most people would say, oh yeah, well, it's a toy anyway. But, the only problem with toys is toys don't sell that well if they're not practical. It's not a Lamborghini, A Lamborghini's totally different. That's a totally different toy. Much more expensive. Yeah, it looks good though. Very good looking car. It's just too bad. It's just so, it's just not, it's not what it could have been. I like this air spoiler. That's pretty awesome, but, and granted, if you do have one of these, it's like, you're pretty cool at the car shows. Thing about it is more people come to the car shows looking for Hellcats. They don't really care about the Viper because it's just not enough. I don't know. I guess they've learned their lesson. Maybe they'll double down and put the Hellcat engine in everything, like the Ram. And I know that the Jeep's coming. I'm waiting. And the thing is a freaking manual. I keep saying it. No, there's not enough people buying manual cars like this. Everything now, you look at Lamborghini, look at Bugatti, everything's automatic. You don't put no damn manual in a car like this. If you put an automatic in it, everybody be able to drive it right away. You got to understand. You say, oh yeah, well, if you have a manual, that means you're not a good driver. Yeah, but you got to understand something. When people buy stuff like this, they want everybody to be able to drive it. Their wife, their husband, whatever it is, they want their son to be able to drive it. They need a one-size-fits-all solution, and the whole family in most cases doesn't know how to drive manual. Because part of the reason why is because in driver's ed, they really don't teach it anymore. They train these kids on Honda Civics with automatics. I know how to drive a manual. The problem is it's just too much, especially if you're in New York City. You're going to have a fast car with a manual, you're going to be stripping your gears. I mean stripping your gears. I have lots of friends with Hellcats in my forum, and they keep destroying their second gear because they try to drive around this fucking thing in second. And I've said this before. It's like, yo, you can't drive around in this thing in second. You're going to destroy your transmission. But nobody listens. Nobody learns. I don't know why. If you really wanted a two-door and you want ridiculous amounts of power and you want practicality, something that you could almost drive every single day, even though you're only getting like 7 miles per gallon, what you do is you get the Hellcat. You don't get no damn Viper. That's the reason why they have to cancel it. I mean, everybody can argue and they can talk about how great the Viper is. The problem is its cancellation speaks louder than anything else. 70,970. Market adjustment 90,970. Yeah. Okay. I love the market adjustments. I love them. Oh, how about that Viper? No market adjustment on the Viper. Gee, I wonder why. 104,185. The base price is 87.9. Yeah, there's no market adjustment on this. You know why? Because they'd be lucky if they can move that in and of itself. They'd be really, really lucky if they could sell it. Well, I'm here for an oil change. They said you don't get your tires rotated at this point, but I'm here for an oil change. So basically, I'm just perusing the availability of their other vehicles. I was one of the first people online to make like an amateur video of a Challenger Hellcat. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person online who made a purchase video of a Charger Hellcat. You know, I like making purchase videos. It's so much fun. And then here's that Durango, and they're gonna make an SRT Durango, so that's cool. You know, the Durango supposedly has a third row seat, which my Jeep doesn't have. Oh no, it's locked. See what else I got. And as you know, right now FCA is doing a recall on the what is it called, the 8-speed 2015 transmissions for the WK2s. And these are the new wheels for the 2016s. I do not like those wheels. In fact, you know what? I also noticed that these wheels right here are the same wheels that Maserati has on the Levante. The only difference is they have like a an insert in between the spokes. So they have like a double insert. See, as you can see right there, that's the SRT button, and that's the new shifter. And when I get my Trackhawk Hellcat Jeep, I'm gonna have that shifter, so I don't really have to worry about it. I don't like these wheels. These wheels do not in any way look as awesome as the Spider Monkeys, because the Spider Monkeys have those slots in them for air cooling. This is a regular all-terrain model. I think this one is, I know it has a 4x4 in the back. I think this is a Trailhawk. Yeah. Wait, no, a Summit. This is a Summit. Yeah, but I don't like these new wheels. The interior is the interior is nice, like the new leather stitching and everything. That's nice. I don't like the wheels though. All-wheel drive, bitches. All-wheel drive. Can you see it? Can you see it? It says all-wheel drive. That's hardcore. All-wheel drive is hardcore. And there's a Pacifica minivan. Yeah. Come to Amityville Security Dodge for all of your Jeep and Chrysler and Dodge buying needs.